I know it was recent. Um. Uh. But yeah, we're gonna check it out. I have it on Game Pass, but um, just off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember what it's about. It's about an Indian mother who immigrates to Canada. She and her family uh, immigrate from India to Canada, and um, like loses her family recipe books or family recipes, and I guess it's like a slice of life thing, but you're essentially piecing together the lost recipes and cooking a bunch of dishes and like doing family stuff or something. I know that first part is right. It's has something to do with cooking family recipes, and it's an Indian mother who immigrates her family to Canada. Think well before you dare, and never ruminate once in action. 1988. Leaving already? Oh, sorry. Did I wake you? Sorry, I'm hearing stuff outside. I'm just hoping it's not being picked up by the microphone. What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? Nauseous. Just like yesterday? Ah, okay. I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There's some leftover id, idly batter? Idly batter? I don't know what that is. And garlic chutney from yesterday. You can steam some idlies quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. It's okay. I was just about to leave. It's just idless. It's very easy. It'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. I can just survive on the coffee machine. Fine, I'll make it then. Wait 5 minutes. Venba, really, it's fine. No, no, no. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Just tell the school. I'll be done in a minute. Okay. Venba. Okay. Let's get this done fast. Although, should I try my mother's recipe for once? The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers, and they would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should just make them her way today. Hmm. The recipe is still readable, that is. They plate towel cooker, ingredients, water, and batter. Holes to let steam through. These also have holes, so batter can cook. Make sure to link or it will leak. Arrange plates so steam can cook batter properly. I have not made idli with these kinds of plates before. The only difference from mine seems to be the holes in the plates. The recipe also calls for towels. I'm not sure why, but Amma swears this method makes the idlis a lot softer. I'm probably not saying that right. Water, batter. No point in putting a plate without the batter in the cooker. Oh. Not sure how to do this. How did this? How is it made? Idlis are a breakfast staple. They ask so little of you, but they give you so much back. Simply grind rice and some fermented lentils for that cloudy batter, and steam it to make those soft, fluffy cakes. Ah, anyone can make it. It's so easy. Except for my husband, I guess. So this might be a challenge. Oh, I put it in there. And then that. Oh. Wait. Oh. This? Wait. Oh, stack 3 plates. Is that what it says? Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Whoops. I clicked out. And then cover it. Alright, let's see how it turns out. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. I messed them up. The batter leaked through the plate holes and split everywhere. Let's try again. Yeah, after looking at the cookbook, I realized what I did wrong. Oh. Oh. Maybe the towel will help stop the leak. Oh! And then this. Water. And then put that in. And arrange it so that... There we go. Towel. Batter. And then cover the lid. Alright, let's see how it turns out. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. It's done. Just looks so tired. Wow, you even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard, though. You really didn't have to do this. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out idlis. What? How do you pronounce that? We're gonna look this up. I want to make sure I'm saying these correctly. How do you pronounce this word? Idlis. Idlis. An Indian rice cake cooked using steam. Idlis. Okay. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skipped lunch once. Pavlon. You're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. That's not a fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave, I couldn't sleep peacefully. I'd feel too guilty. I know I shouldn't, but you know I would. Is it so hard for you to cook even on days like this? You're right. Sorry. Did you look for tickets back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So, do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time. But unless the school gives you more shifts, or my boss changes his mind, it's going to be tough to stay in Canada. You know there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job, and there's nothing really keeping us here. That would be nice. Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no, I'm sure all I need is some sleep. You've been saying that for 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. And she's making the idlis. Venba, are you home? What did the doctor say? She's looking a lot happier. So the boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start packing. What? What's with you? You never told me what the doctor said. Well, I think you should eat first. Okay. Oh, she's pregnant. Idlis again? Ah. What's gotten into you today? That's cute. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either. But there's a chance at a very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive though, and we're barely scraping by as it is. We can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if they resent us for what if they resent us for that when they grow up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? I don't know. It's funny to see you worried like this. Are you not worried? I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. That makes one of us. Pavlon, don't worry. I'm sure they will turn out just fine. How can you be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. It's 1994. The child is about 5 or 6. My name is Pavlon, sir. Pavlon, sir. Cavan. Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir. I don't have time to play, Cavan. I have a lot of work to do. Yes, sir. I've managed to transport hundreds of units of inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Cavan, there you are. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a cape. Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No, I like it. That job was in India, sir, but... Cavan, wait there. Don't run. Cavan, come back here. This has become a routine now. Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. Ew, that towel is so dirty, da. Here, wear this shirt, kinda. No! But sir, you can just take me on a probation period, maybe. You can just take me on a probation period, maybe? I'm driven, self-started, and a quick learner, sir. Put this on, kinda. Hurry up now. But I don't want to. Speak in Tamil, Cavan. I can't even understand what you're saying. Oh. Okay. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay until then. Please, kinda. I understand, sir. Okay, so the yellow text, they're speaking their native language. Maybe. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Good day. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. I didn't buy the hundreds of units inventory story. That's not entirely untrue. I helped out in a grocery store when I was 12. And you were paid in candy. Ah, well, I've only worked as a writer back home. I don't see myself getting a job for that here. Not with my English. I spent half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Cavan. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together, Appa! Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil is going to forget Tamil. Tamil? Tamil? Is it Tamil? Tamil? We're looking it up. Tamil?
Tamil.
Oh, it is Tamil. Okay. Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speak in Tamil, da. Well, what's wrong with that? It's only one letter that's different anyways. Oh, the yellow is them speaking English. Okay. That's why we picked it. We thought it'd be easy on you growing up here. Your father and I spent months agonizing over so many other names. If it's only one letter different, why is it so hard for your friends to say it? And Kevin means beautiful. It's such a lovely name, and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. He's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. We haven't. You know he aced yesterday's English quiz? He did? Really? Good job! We should celebrate Dakana. We should celebrate Dakana. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Oh, can we order pizza? Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I want pizza. How about we make something at home? Like parota. It's not Spanish. Why am I... Parada? Dosa? Idiyappam? Gidoza? Biryani? Karadoza? No, I'm tired of all of these. I said I want pizza. Extra cheese. Extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time. I can relate. Kevin, have you ever had putta? No. What's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks like a rocket launching. It does? Yes. But you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. Damn. She's sly. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? Alright, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amma has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first, Okay. Okay, how do you say this word? Putta? Putta? This isn't copyrighted music, is it? Pronounced pata? Or putu? Is a breakfast dish eaten in Kerala, parts of Karnataka, and Sri Lanka. Main ingredients: rice flour, coconut, and salt. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Actually, it's probably fine. Okay. So 500 grams of rice and water. Blend the 500 grams of rice. Alright. Let's make some flour. When do we get to the rocket part? Soon, Da. Be patient. Okay. So we need to blend 500 grams of rice. Separate fine rice from chunks. Oh. Okay. Oh, I have to actually shake it. so that we actually are left with the flour. Separate rice from the chunks. Do something with the chunks. Put the chunks back in the blender. And then keep doing that. There we go. And then combine 500 grams of fine rice with the water. I think this is perfect. Why does this feel like flour even though there was so much water? We have to mix the water and the flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like slightly wet sand. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Amma, when will we get to the rocket? We're gonna do that right now. What? Okay. Flour and coconut. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. So flour and coconut. Okay, so we need water in the... Assemble the parts so that the water steams and cooks what's above. Tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut is needed. And in what order. Coconut can crumble easily. So we want the water in the base. The putta kettle. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I couldn't find the pronunciation for it. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible, in which case we'll start with coconut there, then rice flour, more rice flour. Oh, wait a minute. I think that's it. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. Yeah. Oh. Put it on there. We should turn this on after everything is ready. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's launch time, Kevin. Wow! That was so cool! Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. Amma, can we do that again? That's cool. We are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again. Is he asleep? I think so. Kevin? Yes, he is. Good. So that interview. Another dead end? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we could make it work here. Well, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take that sales job at his company. It's all about who you know here. And we barely know anyone. We're not in a position to pick and choose our help. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. That even here we still have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging, I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Kevin on the putta today, you're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Kevin. Why? Well, back home, I could get the class up. I could get the class to laugh, open up, get them in the mood to learn, you know? But it's harder here. What does that have to do with Kevin? I just feel that there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Kevin. How do you mean? What if I can't connect with Kevin? It's so hard to even talk to him. He speaks in English all the time, and he talks so fast. It's hard to understand him. It's like he's in a different world than us. Well, it's more than just that. He doesn't eat lunch at school. He brings it back every day with some excuse. I don't know if the other kids make fun of him for it, or if he is embarrassed. I don't know. I'm worried. These things bother me too. But we chose to bring him up here, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here, and he does. This place comes with better education and opportunities, but it also comes with its own culture, language, values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yes, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba. He'll turn out just fine. How are you so sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? Those fallen from their resolve are stripped of respect, like hair fallen from the head. A year later, 1995. Go on. Tell her. His name is Pavilon. He's my dad. P-A-A-V-A-L-A-N. She says Appa is not at the office. Does she know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Ask her if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe we can call them. Does he usually go home with someone? She says no. Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. Why are we walking through the park, Amma? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kanna.
Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If he decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But the lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? Do you think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kevin. Enough with your questions. Sorry, Kana. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No, I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevin. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay? Okay, I can do that. Okay? Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Kevin. That's why. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh yes, he loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. Oh. How did you and Appa meet? You know I'm named after a type of poem, right? Yes, Appa told me. A Venba is kind of like a haiku. The private school where I was teaching was treating both staff and students terribly. No proper equipment or rooms and horrible pay. So we organized a protest. We had signs and boards and dozens of people. One day we were told a reporter wanted to interview us. We thought this was a big break. But he was the shabbiest person I'd ever seen. He looked like he had just woken up. Was it Appa? Yes. Still, I answered all of his questions and hoped for the best. A week later, we all read the article that came out in the magazine. But it wasn't an article. It was a poem. It was a Venba. A gorgeous one, too. It was about the school, the students, our protest. And it was about me. Somehow people could ignore our protest, but they couldn't ignore the poem. It received a lot of attention, and as a result, so did our protest. The school was forced to change, and I was smitten. Do you think you'll ever go back? Where? India. Oh, I'd love to, but maybe not for now. We had a wonderful life there. I do miss it. But we didn't have you. And you are our life now. I think it'll be good for you if we stay here a bit longer. We can all go back once you're old enough. Amma! I see Appa! Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honor. 2006. He's graduating high school. Okay, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Yes, thanks, Pa. I'll go help Kevin pack. Yep, and he's getting ready for college. Alright. Oh. Biryani gravy. Uh-huh. Okay, this recipe is completely unreadable. Layered biryani is really fancy. I've never made it that way before. But I've seen Amma make it the night before we left India. Maybe I can try remembering them. Remember, add all these first. These ingredients, so expensive. Amma, why are you going through all of this trouble? It's okay, Dee. It's a big thing to leave to another country. I don't know when I'll be able to cook for you again. Oh shit. I don't remember doing it this way. I must have done something wrong. Let me try again. There's definitely that first. And this? Oh! The fennel and the bay leaves. And the cloves? Okay. There's a logic to the order you add these 4 ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredient you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. Right, so if I want onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water it's hard for anything to fry after. Okay. Okay, so onions first. No. These things first. And then onions. No. And add water and let it reduce. Oh. I didn't even see the cardamom. Chilies, tomatoes, onions, ginger garlic paste. Marinated beef goes in last. And then the water. Okay, so those things go first. Along with the cardamom. No? Aha! I can never get tired of how great toasted whole spices smell. Amma, I wish you could see how much these cost here. You would lose your mind over these prices. Okay. Next is this stuff. We'll always fry more than next, so we want the onions to be fried first and the tomatoes last. So onions first. Chilies. Garlic paste. And then the tomatoes. Of course the tomatoes go in last. You went through a lot of trouble for the recipe book, Amma. I'm sorry I couldn't take better care of it. But I'm fixing these now, and I hope Kevin can appreciate it when he cooks these. If he ever does. Alright. Now the beef goes in after we add all the salt and powders. That order is important. Then add water and let it reduce. How am I going to remember all of this? Don't worry. I've added all these instructions to the recipe book I gave you. Salt and the seasonings, and then the water. What? Beef goes in. Oh, after all of the salt and powders. Okay. My bad. Salt. Biryani masala. Turmeric. And chili powder. And then marinated beef and the water. That smells divine. I think we just need to let it simmer for 30 minutes and we can start the layering. Gravy is done. All that's left is the biryani. I hope I can finish it before Kevin leaves. Okay. Once done, let's sit in low flame for 30 minutes. At least the second part is salvageable. I think the idea is put everything in the pot, seal tightly, then let it simmer together. The 1, 2, 3 might refer to the different layers of gravy, rice, and other things. But in what order? Maybe I can try to remember. We just add all of these together on top of the rice layer. And that's the final layer? Yes. What's wrong, Amma? Oh, Amma, why are you crying? You know we'll visit often. And once things are better, we'll come back here. This is our home. Where else will we go? I know, Kanna. It's just so far away. Oh, this? Oh. So that's the final layer. Oh, I get it. Okay. So this is one. Oh, that puts it back. Okay. So that's the one. And the two. I see. We just add all of these together on top of the rice layer. And that's the final layer? Yes. What's wrong? And then she... Okay. So all that goes on top of the rice layer. Oh, okay. And then the rice again. And then everything else. I think this is right. I just have to cover it with the lid now. just need to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb all the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavoring it. I can't wait. Should be good now. Looks amazing. We did it. How is it? Oh, so good. Beef really is the best. Oh, it's really good, Amma. I'm glad. I won't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Ah, Amma, stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Kana, but we'll miss you. Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. Oh, as it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all. So I'll be going with them. Oh. This way you and Appa won't have to drive all day. I was looking forward to the drive. We could all spend some time together before we send you off. It's not a hassle at all for us to drive you. We'd love to. Last chance for us to annoy you with unsolicited advice. Amma, that would be nice. But I think it's just easier this way. You can always annoy me another time. Okay, Kana. Sure. Did I even get any of the meat pieces? Maybe we can drive there next week, drop off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know why. I packed a lot more of the biryani. I also packed some potties, pickles, and sweets. She did give all the pieces to Cat. Did she give it? Did she give all the pieces to Kevin? He won't stop over the meat. Amma, I can't take that in the car. Why not? I've packed for your friends too. You can all eat. Amma, they don't want biryani. And the whole car will smell. I don't want them in my dorm either. You don't want any of it? Kevin, I put a lot of effort into making all of this week. I didn't ask you to. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask. But what will you even eat there? I don't know. Their cafeterias, instant noodles, whatever. I'll figure it out. Can't believe she gave him all the pieces. I'm just eating kusha here. That's not healthy, Kevin. You can't eat out every day. Literally everyone there will be doing that. I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't want to smell like Little India anymore. I just want to be normal. For once. Ouch. Kana. The language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear. Only you should decide that, Kevin. You don't have to change who you are for us. But just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else either. There's a wonderful and beautiful culture that's a part of you. It would be a shame if you chose not to be a part of it. Just because you think it's not normal. Then why did we even move here? We should have just stayed in India. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. It's just... There's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Okay. And I'll call you every week, too. So please try not to worry, okay? Okay. Is that them? Yes, I think so. Who is that girl? I've never seen her before. Smart kid. This is why you didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. There he goes. I suppose it's good that he's so independent. and makes his own choices, even if they are so incorrect. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least it'll be his own decision. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, it's just the two of us again, huh? Just like old times. We are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Did Kevin reach the university? Did he text or call yet? No. But we told him to text or call when he gets there, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got... Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. Just said he forgot to inform us and hurried to hang up. Oh well, it's a big day after all. I'm sure he has got a lot going on there. Oh sure, let your son do as he likes. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamil. He doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing after him. Yes, you're right. Oh wait. He forgot his headphones in his room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week, but maybe we should just let him pick it up whenever he's here next. Oh, he did? Of course not, Pavlon. We should help if we can. He uses those headphones all the time. It'll be hard for him without that. What? You made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Kevin? That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When Kevin said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally, something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the works that inspired me and all the poems and stories that I love. And the ones you wrote too. All the stories you read to him as a child were just ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt he even remembers that. I don't even know if he can read Tamil literature, much less understand it. I used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. But after that night in the park... Maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. Oh! It was a hate crime. I didn't pick up on that. Holy shit. And I don't think we can blame him for that. Oh my god, that gave me chills. I didn't make that connection before. What the fuck? I guess of course I wouldn't make that connection immediately. I don't live that life. I'm a fucking white dude in America. I don't have that experience, not even close. That's why I love games like this. It opens my eyes to shit that I don't understand, that I wouldn't otherwise experience or understand. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Kevin to be who he really wants to be here. Maybe you should have stayed. Maybe you should have stayed. If you're going to suggest I would have been better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. But come on. I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier back there? If I felt like I didn't have anyone, then yes, maybe I'd be happier there. But I have Kevin, and I have you. Home is where you two are. Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. 2014. She's just sitting by herself. Is he coming home? That's cool. Oh. Wait for them to float. A nice golden brown color. These nice and oiled. Actually, I think this might be butter. Maybe? Wait, does Indian food even use butter? Oh. Oh, I have to flip them. Next, slice. Man, she is cooking like crazy. It's because Kevin's coming home. Oh, Jesus, what is the sensitivity of my mouse right now? Hell yeah. Next. What's this? Oh, peppercorns? Probably? Chilies? This is making me want to cook. I haven't actually, like, cooked real food in a hot minute. Kind of miss it. Next. Is that parsley? Looks like parsley. I hope these aren't, I hope this isn't, copyrighted music. That would really suck. Wow. Look at that. Make the dinner spread. He never showed up. I can't make it tonight. Damn, dude. And then she got the job. Well, what does it matter at this point? Without one's dignity, one becomes a puppet to many strings. So, you know, it's not usually... My dad just liked to hang it inside. Yeah, that's fine. I just needed something unique and interesting here. By the way, for the school lunch scene, I was thinking it'd be cool if it was like a super diverse table of kids and they all shared food from their different cultures. What do you think Priya's lunch should be? Chicken tikka, spicy vindaloo maybe? Well, Priya is Tamil, so probably none of those. What if we show her eating nothing? Like, I would bring back my lunch a lot. It's just a fun scene that celebrates different cultures and cuisines that really represents Toronto. You must have a favorite dish your mom made or something, right? Okay, if I have to give them a recipe, at least the least I can do is ensure it's authentic. She patched it together. Can't believe Amma didn't take the recipe book with her when she left to India, though. Looks like she fixed a lot of these recipes. I can't read Tamil very well, but let's see. Oh, idlis. This is putta? Oh, I remember making this with Amma and Appa. That was fun. Biryani, of course. Appa's favorite. Natu koji kulambu? That's like chicken soup, I think. She made this for me one time when I was really ill. This is the only thing I could eat without throwing up. Must have been around 5 then. I still remember the taste, the smell, and the day she made it. There was a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. Amma fed it to me, but I think she was upset about something. Her mom probably died. Anyways, if I'm going to feature this recipe in the show, I better cook it once at least. How helpful. She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients needed. I'll go pick those up first, and then I can start putting it together. Okay. Probably the paste in water. Tamarind paste in the water. And then sift it. I can't really read this, but thankfully there's a diagram. Looks like I have to mix the tamarind with the water to extract its essence multiple times. The water. Mix it. I need to find a way to separate the extracted water and the tamarind. Like that. And do it again. keep doing that. Water isn't really changing color that much anymore. I think I've gotten everything I can from the tamarind. Let me add it to the other bowl and see. That's as much as I think I'm going to get. I think. Hope this means the tamarind water is ready. On to the next thing. Everything's so chaotic for him. Okay, well, there's no diagrams in this one. My Tamil isn't the most fluent, so I might not be able to translate this fully. But maybe I can do it step by step. I think I can make out a few of these words. Toast both of the grains first. Nice. Just have to figure out the missing parts. We can go step by step. Although I don't really see any grains. Did I mistranslate something? Toast both of the grains? The seeds? Ah, it's seeds, not grains. I can't count the number of times I've woken up to this sound, though. How's that really smelling so good? Or how's it already smelling so good? Oh, I can read this part easily. Next, add red leaves and green chilies. Curry leaves and the red chilies. Oh, I must have had my words for red and green switched around. On to the next step. Add minced and crushed ginger and garlic. Probably the shallots. Smells so good. It's usually around this time Amma has me waving away at the steam from the smoke detector. What gives out water? The tomatoes. Just like his grandma would have told his mom. Oh, tomatoes. Frying it seems to release a lot of water. It does. And then add the water, and then add water. So that's what the tamarind water's for. No idea what this says, but only 2 ingredients left. Salt and rasam powder. The smells really taking me back. Amma was so upset because of the phone call she got from home. I think I remember now. I'm sorry, Appa. I'm sorry I'm not there. I know. I thought she was getting better. It's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you some more money soon. No, it's okay. Let me at least be of use this way. Can't read this part either, but there's not much to this. Just put everything in and cook it, I guess. me get the water in first. Should turn this on after I get everything in. Everything is in, isn't it? Did I miss something? Oh. Man, I'm so stuck. There's not much to figure out here. Oh! There we go. Let me just wait for it to whistle. Should keep going. Oh, that looks fantastic. Chicken stock always has a golden color, but the turmeric is making it look extra nice. Man, should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation is going to start selling an overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. Okay, last step. We just have to mix these together, I suppose. Rasam is usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. That's really cool, wow. Wonder how Chris will describe this in to the team. An exotic take on chicken soup made from varieties of spices and aromatics. Gross. That looks great, Emma. A lot easier than I thought. Let's see if it tastes anything like that day. Emma? Why are you sad? It's nothing. Did I do something wrong? Oh no, Kana, not at all. I heard from home. Your grandmother. Amma loves her a lot, but sometimes people have to leave and go far away. And Amma will just miss her. Why is she leaving? It's natural, Kevin. Everyone leaves someday. Us too? It'll happen to everyone. I won't leave you, Amma. Or Appa. A humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by the little hands of one's child. Oh, he's going to India. Oh, he's wearing his dad's glasses. Yeah, I told you I'm terrible at this. It's easy, Kevin. Listen. It's all about temperature control with dosa. First, pour water into the stone to reduce the heat. Next, set the fire to the low setting. Pour the batter, and since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the batter easily. Add oil around the edges and turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easy to flip once the edges are brown. Then it's done. Easy, right? Yeah, for you, another disaster coming up. Oh, that's the dosa flipper. Wait. Hi. Water. Oh. Oh. It's like, oh, what is it? Not crepe. Yeah, it's like crepes, kind of. Did I spread the batter wrong? You spread the batter fine, Kevin. But you've got to do some things before spreading. Let me try again. Oh, low setting. Water to cool it down. Batter. I burned the shit out of it before, that's why. Nope, I think I did it wrong again. Oh, nope. Then the oil. Whoop. I thought I did everything right. Well, almost. What did I do wrong? You got the first part right. But before you flip, it's crucial to add oil and turn the stove up to... Oh, turn it up high! This is what will make the dosa fry and allows you to flip. Yeah, this is like a... This must be like an Indian equivalent to pancakes or crepes, maybe? Is that what dosa is? Water, then the batter. And then the oil. And then turn it up to let it fry. And then it should come off pretty easily. There we go. Oh my god. I did it. Good job. Ready to try something harder? It is. It's like an Indian version of crepes. Okay. Dosa is what that's called. Are you ready to try uttapam now? The dosa will be a bit thicker this time, so we can lay out all the vegetables. Oh, this is the pizza one, right? With all the toppings? Yes. Not really, though. Okay, so do the same thing. Turn the heat down. Water to cool it. This. And then it needs to be thicker. Do I have to add all of them? Actually, you can just add whatever you like. Everyone's uttapam is different. Just make sure to add ghee first. Ghee. Ghee. Oil? Is that oil? Yes. Okay. Oh, come on, Kevin. Add at least one top. Oh, add the toppings first. Onions, carrots, green chilies, some idli powder. Bingo. Oh, it's like in the actual cake. Or dosa. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Hell yeah. See? I told you it's easy. I haven't made this in a while. This was your appa's favorite. Kari dosa is dosa with minced meat. Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. Okay, heat down, cool it with a little bit of water. Dosa batter. Good job, Kevin. Oops. I clicked out of the... There we go. Now we can start adding the curry toppings. Like uttapam, you want to add the ghee first. Then add the beaten egg as a coating, followed by the actual curry, and finish with coriander. Okay. So the oil. Turn it up. The eggs. Let that cook. Flip it. Nope. Ingredients first. Curry. Oh. Coriander. Now flip. Another one down. This is fun. Yes, it really is. You're doing great, Kevin. You can start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? Could probably run the best one. There are restaurants that can serve dosas like this back there. You wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? I came here for more than just dosas, Kevin. Oh yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh. Okay, well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no, I'll do it. Otherwise, they'll get cold before you can eat them. Well, won't they get cold for you then? Let me do it this one time at least. Sure, Kevin. Amma, I have something to show you. This is Amma's recipe book. Have you been using it? Wait, I didn't fix some of these. You fixed those too? And you wrote in Tamil? This is great, Kevin. Is this all research for that show you're writing? No, Amma. Actually, I quit that job. Oh, why? I couldn't write what they wanted. I can't just write about dosas, saris, and musicals. Our lives are more messy than that. And sometimes it's messy. Or are more than that, and sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it has people like me. I've acted like being Tamil was inconvenient for me my whole life. But now I'm acting Tamil when it is convenient, but now I'm acting Tamil when it's convenient for me? When there's a job on the line? I couldn't... Deal with it. You're being unfair to yourself. It's true, Amma. I'm just a tourist. And I wasn't there for you after Appa. And every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you stayed in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. And Appa. It was so sudden. I always thought there would be... I always thought there would be time to tell him how much he inspires me. Even the stories he made up when I was a child and read them to me until I fell asleep, finally slept. My writing can't hold a candle to that. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. I'm still just trying to catch up to him. That's not why I came here, Kevin. You didn't? I came here because that's what's best for me, and even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India was necessary, but really hard. I felt bad for leaving, and I missed it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left here. It must have been suffocating for you. And after Pavilon, well, coming back here and teaching all these kids has been great. If I stayed here, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Thanks, Amma. I don't know, Amma. But this is nice. What about you? Do you think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, Kana. But this is really nice. That was really good. That got me a few times. This is great. But this was over pretty quickly. It was, I guess, maybe it felt a little bit longer than I was expecting, but maybe I kind of set I set myself up for thinking this was going to be like not like barely an hour long. Excuse me. But I played it for a good hour and a half. It's like the length of a movie. It was really good. And I think I learned a little bit. It makes me kind of want to try cooking Indian dishes. And just to try it. Like the only time I ever really had Indian food was I went to a wedding when I was little. That it was like my dad's like coworker or something. But it was a traditional Indian wedding. So all the food was Indian dishes. But oh, I didn't know Victoria Tran did the... Oh, this was one of the wholesome games. Okay. Wait, so who published this? Was this... Is this a Devolver game? Because I know Victoria Tran I thought worked for Devolver. Is it Devolver? Maybe it's not Devolver. Maybe it's Annapurna. I don't remember. Anyway.
Anyway, it was a traditional Indian wedding, and most of the food, all of the food actually, was traditional Indian dishes. And I was a kid and a very picky eater, so I barely ate anything. But they had these desserts. It was like, I don't really know how to describe it other than it was like these, it was like donuts with this like it was like a warm watery syrup, but it wasn't like, it was sweet but wasn't like overly sugary. Maybe I can look it up. It was like Indian donuts in syrup. What is that called? Gulab jamun. Yep, that's it. That's what it was. And it was really good. What is it? Is a classic Indian sweet made with milk solids, sugar, rose water, and cardamom powder. It is a very famous Indian dessert and is enjoyed in most festive and celebration meals. Yeah, it was very good and very light. I to this day remember that. I don't know if I'm saying that right. How do you pronounce that? Gulab jamun? Am I saying that right? Gulab, is it gulab jamun?
Gulab jamun.
Gulab jam.
Gulab jamun.
Gulab jamun. Oh, that's the British pronunciation.
Gulab jamun.
Okay, gulab jamun. I need to remember that Indian words sound like they look. Well, when they're translated or when they're written in English. Maybe they're written in English. When they're written in English, they're written out phonetically. Gulab jamun. Anyway, gulab jamun is like kind of the Indian equivalent of donuts, I think. But they're really good. But I do remember having that at the wedding. All the other stuff I could not eat. Anyway. That was a really, really good game. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good night. And hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow.